Okay, so I came to this realization. By the way, welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Jlo-d, militant and uncensored. So, here we go. In fashion of being uncensored, I'm just going to kind of tell you the evolution of kind of this channel and my life and things going on. And, as you see, I'm trying to start doing some comedy and things like that online. And I was driving in the car, like, like you do, ladies, especially ladies. Guys probably do it too, but it's totally a girl thing. Where, like, when you like guy, you say your name with his last name, or when you get married, you start practicing saying your new last name because you don't want to get it wrong, and you're excited to be able to use your new name. Or like when you become a teacher, or whatever your new career is, you're like, hey, I'm Jessica. Oh, nice to meet you. Blah blah blah. And I'm a. Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, well, I'm an ESL teacher. I teach kids in China. English is a second language. Oh wow, that's amazing! Like I super get this great response. Everybody loves it. Everybody's so like impressed. It's a great like conversational piece, and it's exciting that I've always taken jobs that when I share, people are like, oh, really? You're a teacher? Oh, that's really good. Like they're nice jobs. And like, oh, what do you do? You're proud to like announce it. Well, anyway, I'm driving along, in my thoughts as I always am when I'm driving and thinking and practicing. And I'm like, I'm gonna practice saying, I'm Jessica and and I got to the I'm Jessica and I'm a and I'm in my head, not out loud, just completely in my mind. And my brain was like, no, we're not saying it. We're not. And I was like, okay, brain, that was weird. Okay, pay attention. Lights still red. We're good. Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm a brain. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not focusing here. Let's try this one more time. Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm an English language art teacher. Like, brain. That's not what we are. I mean, like, we do that as a job. That's our secondary job. Can I introduce myself as both? I'm a brain comedian. It's okay to say, no, stop. Brain's like, no, we're not a comedian. Mm-mm. And I was like, excuse me, brain, excuse me. It's just you and me. We can be honest with ourselves. Besides the fact, I'm not like, some fancy Asian kid. My mom wants me to be a doctor because I'm so smart. My mom is proud of me. She's like, go get, be a comedian, be somebody, be famous, and you're like, bring me with you. So there's really like no reason for me to be tripping, but my mind is like, you can't tell people that. That's not a good job. This is what I want to do. This is literally the move I'm making and trying to become. And my brain was like, no. And, it's funny. But then I like sat back and I'm like, kind of later on, deeper in thought, I'm home a few nights later and I'm sitting here thinking about it. And I'm like, I really want to do comedy. I'd love to break into acting, doing the whole bit. I'd love to really do it all. And I've been following the whole Tyler Perry and his new studio and everybody in their gowns and their outfits and just how fantastical and amazing and the fanfare and the opportunity and just beaming with my own pride watching this all kind of come to fruition and observing how brilliantly done this has been and how spectacular everybody has looked and behaved and acted um, while at these events. And I'm like, wow, I want to, like, I feel myself, I see myself there. And not just like, every girl wants to be in a pretty dress, but genuinely. And I started thinking, I was like, I've spent my whole life acting. Um, my whole life. Nobody knows me. My friends don't know me. The kids I went to school with don't know me. The closest I've ever gotten was the 4 years I went to App State. Um, and people saw glimpses of me. But even then, I've always been told, Jessica, you're too much. You're too loud. You're too happy. I've been accused of like, I thought you were walking around drunk. You're always so excited. You're so smiley. It's 6 a.m. Why are you so happy? I don't know why I'm happy, but I didn't know it was like a crime or a bad thing to be happy. And so I constantly like, bring it down. Not so loud, not so talky, not so gabby. Just chill. And I'm like, I've acted my whole life. I might as well be an actress and at least get paid to do it, because I could win an Oscar, because I'm not even sure who I am, because I've played the greatest role ever in deceiving myself and everyone else in who I am, because I've tried to be what every person thought I should be. I've tried to behave, and it doesn't work. I've tried to be quiet, like, I'm not gonna talk no more. They're gonna realize how good I'm being at not talking. Nobody paid attention. Nobody cared. I was sitting there quiet, and it didn't work. It's like, you're quiet. Yeah, couldn't do it. I couldn't be quiet because it's against my nature. And I've realized that I'm so programmed to, this is not the way we behave in society. And while that's true, while I was raised to, I want you to learn to be able to sit down at a table with the president, with the plates and the silverware and the cups and the gowns, and know how to have that proper etiquette. I think it was taken too far, and it was just spread into every aspect of my life. And so it just permeated, and it became the rule for everything. And I don't think that it was meant to, but it was just, this isn't how you behave, this is how you should be. And so I was always constantly trying to be what everyone wanted me to be, and do what everyone wanted me to do, and to not be so much me, because I'm too much, I'm too loud. And that's not true. I'm not too much, I'm not too loud. I just didn't fit in the box, in the situation that people wanted me to. And I look at people like, Tiffany Haddish. I've been really watching and really hypersensitive to actors and actresses and comedians, especially funny people. And I watched her the other day on Ellen, and I was just like, oh my God. And I was embarrassed. And I was like, why am I embarrassed for her? First off, it's her life, it's her business. She can do what she wants to. But she was so larger than life and so extra. She like threw herself down on the ground. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I wonder what Ellen thinks of her. And I was just like, well, first off, it's none of my business what Ellen thinks of her. It's none of her business what Ellen thinks of her. Ellen's doing her thing. She's on her show. She has people that she likes or dislikes on her show. She's on her show doing her thing. She's killing it. She's making money, and she's rocking out. Tiffany is on the show. Whether she likes Ellen or dislikes Ellen, or she thought she did great or terrible, she's on there. She's doing something. She's being 100% herself, and she has nothing to feel embarrassed for, because she was authentically herself. But I think for me, I wasn't embarrassed because she actually did anything wrong. I was embarrassed because I see myself in her, and I was told so often not to behave like that because it wasn't proper. That's not how you behave. That's not how people are. And you're right. That's not how people are here. That's not how people are that act, and live in this little area, this little town, my hometown, whatever. Because I wasn't meant to live the, hi honey, I'm home, 2.5 kids, picket fence, let's go to the carnival up the street. That's a great life. And people, I'm jealous of people who can enjoy that stability and that happy home, but it's not the life that I want. I'm not happy with it. I did the marriage thing. I did, having kids, and tried to do the happy wife, happy life and all that mumbo, and it wasn't me. I was pretending, and I wasn't happy. And I feel like there's this bigger stage and arena. I'm intense, and I'm a lot because I'm meant to reach the rafters. I'm meant to reach the guy at the back of the theater. I'm meant to be heard by everyone, mic on, mic off. And I've so believed that I have to conform to what is proper, that I have conformed myself out of being me. And it's scary. I started kind of like, okay, I'm going to do this comedy thing. I'm going to do a YouTube, Instagram thing. And my brother's like, you need to go and do stand-up. You need to go and do stand-up. I'm like, I'm not doing stand-up because I can't do hecklers. I don't want people to make fun of me. I don't want people to say things to me. And it's constantly like, what people think of me is none of my business, because that's what they think. What do I think of me? How do I act? How do I behave? And there's this constant self-conscious battle of me and what I think of myself and what I worry other people think of me. And it's just this mind meld. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna start the comedy, but I'm not gonna do this on stage. I'm not ready. I'm not there. And as I'm sitting here realizing, sitting here like, I want to be an actress. I want to act. I've acted my whole life. I'm good at this. And in the last year, I've realized I'm funny. And not like tell a cute story at a barbecue with my friends funny, but like I'm funny, genuinely funny. And I so suppressed that because it overshadowed everybody else that I didn't even know it. And my mom's like, yeah, you're funny. And I'm like, Mom, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm funny. I didn't know that. I don't know how I missed it. And the fact that, I want to help people, I want to do things. It's like, well, being an actress, being a comedian is such a selfish job because it's just about, look at me. And it is. It's look at me. But there's a purpose behind it. My story can mean something to somebody. What I went through, how I evolved into being me, how I broke barriers and pushed past the anxieties and the stress and the fears and all of this stuff to be myself and doing it authentically and doing it my way, not doing it, the way that even Hollywood says or the way that, everybody's told me to do it, but doing it the way that feels real for me is so important. And it's scary. And I realized that as I'm telling somebody, I'm talking to my counselor, because I'm like, I'm stuck. I'm in a rut. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared to be myself that I need somebody to tell me it's okay. That's daunting. That's sad and it's heartbreaking. But at the same time, I sat there and I explained to her, I was like, I think I want to do comedy. She's like, what do you really want to do? And I was like, I want to act. I want to do it all. I want to be up there. I want to talk to Jimmy. Jimmy Fallon. Love you, Jimmy. I want to sit on stage with Ellen. I want to be in that audience. I don't care if I get any of those awards. I'll be like, hey, girl. But I want to be there. I want to be on the red carpet. I want to talk to people, and not just so I could be like, I'm famous. Oh, heck yeah. But because I have something to say. And I can use this platform to share with people, to be more. And you can help people. I want to help. I'm a helping person. I'm a teaching person. I've always done that. All my friends know it. Like, she is always trying to show somebody something. And I can do that on a bigger scale. Right now, I can barely help myself. I can barely take care of me and my 2 kids. And I could go and volunteer and do little things here and there to help my community. But on a grand scale, I want to genuinely leave a mark. I want to leave a legacy that makes a difference and changes people's life. I want my comedy to make people laugh and to forget about their troubles for an hour. But I also want people to see that even through the funny, through the laughs, the ha 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 ha, that there's more. And that you don't have to fit into what other people want. Be yourself, because it doesn't matter if you're poor or you're rich. I'm nobody. Nobody knows me. I'm not important to anybody, really. My family. And there were people who disliked me at school. And I was a nice kid. I was nice. Good student, good grades, nice. And people just disliked me. Why don't you like me? Straight up said, I don't know. Just don't like you. It's just something about you. I don't know. You're annoying. Cool. I annoy myself. And then I look at celebrities. And I look, Tiffany Haddish. She's amazing. She's so funny. She's brilliant. She's gorgeous. She went through some crap. But she's funny. But I also know that there are plenty of people who are like, I don't like her. Do you have a good reason? I don't know. I don't like her face. I don't like her jokes. I don't like how she acts. Whatever. The difference between her and me, people don't like me. People don't like her. None of it's my business. None of it's her business. I'm busting my butt to, pay the bills. She's, raining money. She's rocking it out. She's getting shows and getting talk shows and just killing it. And so many people are, and they can do more with their platform. They can help more people. And the truth is I can be me and be disliked and broke, or I can do what I want to do and be true to myself. And maybe have a little more money in the bank. You know what? You hate me. Let me cash this hater check. So I just want to say to everybody, it doesn't matter. Be who you are, because there's always going to be somebody who dislikes you. There are people who dislike Will Smith. There are people who dislike Oprah. There are people who dislike, Audrey Hepburn. Audrey, love her. But it doesn't matter, because those people didn't influence and ruin their lives. Enjoy who you are, be who you are, and do what is best for you. Never hurt anybody else. But you can totally be you and be amazing. And that is what I'm striving to do. Is I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be funny. I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna be a lot extra, because I am. And I don't know how my personality will fit into a room. But just be who you are, and don't try and fit yourself into somebody else's program, somebody else's idea of who you are, because you will never make everyone happy.